Hi everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos. So today in this video I'm going to be doing a memory spread and I'm going to be using this kit from Pretty Sticker Co. With this kit I didn't get the full kit, I purchased these sheets a la carte and I really love this kit because it incorporates two of my favourite things, pink and silver. I'm totally a silver girl, I'm not really a massive fan of gold, so I'm definitely really happy that I picked up this kit. So I've only got 3 pages of this kit and I'll quickly show you now what I've got. So this first page here is the full boxes and you also get some headers here. So you get 8 full boxes and 8 headers. As you can see, the quote says, "'Tis the season to be jolly." You've got a mix of these really dense silver glitter full boxes as well as some pink. And I like the incorporation of these 2 or actually 3 boxes that have a bit of white space because that means that you can add some extra writing space into your plan, and it could be used on days maybe when you're particularly busy, or you can just leave it blank and it just adds an extra little bit of white space. So I really like that. The second page that I picked up was this bottom washi page, and as you can see this is absolutely beautiful. There's some incorporation of some blues and greens and reds as well, but they're very watercolor, and there's also some silver glitter strips as well to kind of emphasize or accent that area, so I think that's really nice. Here we have, I think that's 4 more glitter headers there, so I think altogether you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 glitter headers as well as 4 plain pink headers. You also have 4 very beautiful full boxes, so they're really pretty, and this one is definitely my favourite, the one with the bow on it. The final sheet in this kit that I picked up is this really good functional sheet. You get a heap on this particular sheet. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 label boxes, 8 checklists, you get 4 flags, 3 habit trackers and a sidebar weekly tracker as well as some icons, a weekend banner and 2 extra kind of appointment labels there. So I think this as a whole is a really good sort of 3-page kit that you could set yourself up a really good spread with, and pulling in some of your extras that you have in your collection. So that's why I picked it up, and I wanted to show you guys this is an Australian store. She has matte paper and she recently changed her paper, so it's a lot thinner now, which I prefer. I don't like the chunky matte paper, if that makes sense. So it's a really nice quality. The colour is very vibrant on these, and they're always shipped really quickly, so I would definitely recommend, if you're an Australian planner, to check Pretty Sticker Co out for some cheap prices. I think I paid $2 for shipping or $2.50 for express, so I paid the extra 50 cents for express and got these here really quickly. Yeah, so I can't say enough good things about this shop. But anyway, let's get into the plan with me. I thought that first of all I might show you my spread that I've been doing throughout this week and kind of explain a little bit why I'm doing this memory spread now. So this is the spread I've been doing this week in my Erin Condren with the silver coil. This kit is from Sweet Fox Papery, which is a shop that I do PR for, and with me and the other PR girls decided to all use this kit, a Sweet Fox Papery Christmas kit this week. So this was the only one from Sweet Fox Papery that I picked up, but of course it's totally my thing. It's pastel, it incorporates the pastel green and the pastel pink, which are probably 2 of my favourite colours, and I'm really loving the way it's turned out. Unfortunately I didn't really get a chance to film it. I've been quite busy this week, as you'll see throughout this video, but I wanted to show you guys how it's looking so far. I also included a little bit of Simply Gilded washi, and I've pretty much used or tried to incorporate a little bit of silver foil. I don't know how well you can see that there, but there's a bit of silver foil there. So I'm going to be planning things that happen throughout this week. Usually my style of planning is more of a memory style of planning anyway, so I tend to plan at the end of the day in my Erin Condren. I have a personal size planner that I use each day for scribbling down notes and for writing where I have to be, but I kind of use my Erin Condrens as more of a diary or like a memory keeper, so that's why I like to do it in this style. For the glitter headers and the date covers this week, I've decided to use, I'm obviously going to be using these silver and pink headers this week, but I'm also going to be bringing in, I think, this darker pink, almost red kind of colour, because I want to use these date covers from Panda Bird Design. These were the ones that I felt matched the best. Over here, the pink that is in this kit is quite a Barbie pink, so it's a little bit hard to match because I don't have a lot of this Barbie pink, like really pastel, but or I don't even know how to explain it. You guys can see the colour anyway. But I had a bit of trouble because I have more of these peachy colours in my collection. But I think that this glittery kind of reddy pink colour is going to go really well with the kit. So I've decided to use that, and I just found these kind of leftover headers that I got from Made by Alyssa, and they're also in a matte, so I think they'll go nicely. And then I just pulled out these blank or white headers from Hurricane Randy sticker code, just in case I have a few more left over that I want to cover up, but I'm not entirely sure yet if I will, and I can't be bothered doing the math straight up. I also wanted to show you guys that I was going to use this beautiful washi from, what is this shop called? Okay, so I can't remember the name of this shop, but I will possibly put it in a little bar that will come up on this screen while you're watching. But I was going to use this because I think the bows and the watercolor style go really nicely with it, but I forgot that I actually had washi that came with the kit. I thought that I didn't have washi, but I realized the only thing I'm really missing from this kit are the headers and the full box checklist, which I don't use anyway. I don't use the full boxes anyway, and I don't tend to use the headers either, so that's why I sort of did the a la carte with this kit. And I'd better start getting onto the planning and stop babbling, I think, because you guys will be getting super sick of it. But I just thought I would take this time while I'm laying everything down. I think I'm going to make this a little bit more of a chatty style. I feel like talking to you guys. So I'm going to lay my washi down and I'll chat to you as I go. So I've had a little bit of difficulty this week. I've been trying to work out why every time I upload my videos they are really bad quality. They're really fuzzy and they kind of look like they're not filmed very nicely, because what happens is I'll film them and edit them and they'll look beautiful, and then I'll go to upload on YouTube and they're all grainy and you can't see anything. And I think I've mentioned before that I'm a little bit of a technology noob, so these sorts of things don't come very easily to me. And I reached out on my Instagram the other day and was sort of talking to you guys and saying, if anyone knows what this might be, if you could let me know, because I honestly am stumped and I don't really know technology that well. And someone, or actually a couple of people, sent me a message and told me to check the way that I'm exporting the files. So from iMovie to into a format that's going to be uploaded to YouTube. So I was exporting them but not in a good quality, I think, so that was my issue. So I'm hoping that what's going to happen with this video is that it's going to be in good quality. If it's not, I give up forever on YouTube and I'll just stick to my Instagram. But I don't know, the reason I kind of wanted to start making videos was because I like to talk about my planning, and I feel like this saves my friends and family from having to hear about me talking about planning all the time, because I can just talk to a camera and then upload it on YouTube and you guys can hear it. So I don't know, it's just me being a little bit crazy. But so this washi is or this paper is a little bit, like the tiniest bit see-through, and you can sort of see the lines, and it was annoying me, so I decided to just put a little bit of I was going to say washi, this is washi. I decided to put a little bit of whiteout down just to prevent the lines showing. And I always think it's quite stressful trying to put I can't talk today. It's stressful trying to put stickers down on camera because I feel like everyone's watching me and I can't do it properly. You guys will also notice my nails are a little bit shorter. I don't know if you'll notice that, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. My nails are a little bit shorter. I finally got them filed down a bit the last time I went to get them done. I get SNS on my nails and it makes them grow really, really quickly. And while I like having long nails and I like the look of it, it's really hard to do anything, including planning, and I was finding it really hard to type on the computer as well. So I sort of said to them, can you just file them down really short? Because they grow so quickly, and you know, in 2 to 3 weeks they'll be like a nice length, but I don't know, it was just, you know, they were just getting too long for me, so it's just frustrating. So I think I'm going to put down my full boxes now, just because that helps me work out the placement of everything. And first of all, I'm just using these, I guess, well, these are actually thicker than glitter headers. So I think I said before that you get 8 silver glitter headers, but you actually only get 4 glitter headers because these are more like washi strips, I guess you would say. So I think they're intended to be used in the sidebar, like how I'm using them now. So I'm just going to use it to layer or to border that quote box there because it's quite pink and light, so it just makes it stand out a little bit. What else can I tell you guys? I've had a really full-on and exciting week. So there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to put in here, which will be exciting. I don't know, do you guys watch this because you care about my week, or do you guys watch this to watch me planning? Who knows? Now, I realise I need a header for this. Alright, so after much hunting, I found this sheet of headers from Hello Petite Paper, and I'm going to use this odds and ends header. It's not the exact same pink, but it's a pretty good match. I have a bunch of leftovers that I have to sort through that have been accumulating for probably about 3 or 4 months, so my collection really needs a little bit of attention. So just because I have them, I'm going to put down these 3 habit trackers for this week. I don't even think I can think of 3 things that I need to track this week. So, but it's just for the sake of the sidebar and for the video, so let's do that. Alright, so that's looking a little bit wonky, but I think I'm going to have to leave it because otherwise we're going to be here all day trying to work out how to get it perfect. And you guys want to get onto some proper planning stuff. So, alright, that'll have to do, and then I can probably put an extra header down there in a minute. So for this week I will scatter my full boxes, so I guess I'll just put them down in the order that they're in. Alright, so now that most of my headers are done, or all of my headers done, I'm going to use this extra header left over to just put down the bottom of my sidebar just to cover that extra writing line that's there. And that works pretty perfectly. I'm now going to put down my date covers, and my camera is losing battery very quickly today, so I'm going to just do this off camera and then I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I've put all my date covers down, and this is how my spread is looking so far. I'm really liking the incorporation of the darker pink that kind of just adds a little bit more festivity. I haven't been able to find anything to cover up my flags with, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to decide as I go along to see whether I just completely white them out, or I'm not sure. But anyway, let's get into my day-by-day planning. So I zoomed in a little bit just so you guys can see a little bit better each day. And for this week, I'm going to be using these stickers from Sticker Bloom, just these they're called work stitched boxes. And I just thought I'd use them because I wanted to incorporate a bit more of that kind of script font, and I have a little bit more extra space because I'm doing a memory spread, so I thought let's just go with it. So the first thing that I'm putting down for Monday, let's make sure I'm in frame, is that I had work on Monday. And if you are wondering, I use the Muji 0.5 pen in my spreads as of late, but that does change quite regularly, so I'll update you when that changes. Then the other thing that I had to do on Monday was I had to remember to transfer money into my savings account. So I just have this little girl with her money box from Sweet Lilac Designs, and I'm going to just pop her down here underneath that full box, and I'm going to write in transfer to savings. The other thing that I'm going to put in is that I needed to remember to do a post for the Sweet Box Papery Facebook page, so I'm going to put this remember script font that is from Miro Studio, and it's on a sheet that has important and remember, which is very useful to have. And I'm also going to use a little label from the kit, so just this one with the bow, I think. Then the other thing that happened on Monday was I went to IKEA with my friend Lucy. So I'm going to use, I think I will use maybe this silver half box here. And, oops, are you in frame? No, definitely not. Pop that down the bottom there. Very not straight, but I'm also using these little stickers from Kaylee's Papery. I might just cover up that little bauble there because it's not really relevant, and that's just to represent myself and Lucy. And then I feel like I need something to fill up this space here. Maybe I can just come back at the end and fill that up. So for Tuesday, what did I get up to on Tuesday? So Tuesday was a special day because it was my friend Pam's birthday. So I'm going to use, in this full box here, I'm going to use another little cupcake, and this one is from Tickle Pink Planning. And I might just put it down the side here, and I'm going to write in that it was Pam's birthday. And then also on Tuesday, I went and got a manicure with some of my friends. So I'm using these little nail polish emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I think I might use this pinky one here. And I'll pop it on a label as well. Might use this label with a bit of silver glitter. So I'll just write that in there. Now this is looking a little bit plain and I need to try and find something to fill that up a little bit. Right, so I'm just putting down this little Eki character from Peaceful Mind Design. I have a few from the Coffee Monsters Co, but I'm using a few of the Coffee Monsters Co emojis in this day here, so I don't want to fill it up too much. The other thing that I wanted to write in was that I went to a special lunch for my grandpa's retirement village. So I might actually use this little leftover scallop from Panda Bird Designs from the headers or the date covers sheet, and I might put, what can I do? I want to use this somehow. Alright, so I think I'm going to get this little strip of, well, it's actually a little flag, but I'm going to cover up that little flag bit, and I'm going to put this upside down. Hopefully that's all straight. And then I'm going to use this little, one of these little emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co. These are the grandpa emojis. I want to use this one with the grandpa and the grandchild. I'm just going to use that to write that in. I had a really fun time with my grandpa. We did some dancing together to some old school, old school dancing to some music, so I really found that enjoyable. It's nice to spend time with your grandparents. Quality time. So I'm also writing in that I had babysitting on Tuesday. I also took my dog Archie to the vet. Our poor little Baba Archie is having few little problems at the moment. So these are some hand-drawn ones, and this is actually what Archie ones. These are some hand-drawn stickers, and it's actually what Archie looks like. But unfortunately, this shop doesn't have an Etsy shop anymore. So then in the evening, I had to go to visit my grandma, who's in hospital, and have a little. She had a treatment. So I'm just going to write in on a label here that I went to visit her. And again, I'm using these from the Coffee Monsters Co, and they are the grandma ones. So the same as the grandpa, but the grandma. And that's all for Tuesday. Okay, so moving on to Wednesday. I want to mark in first of all that I got a little bit of good news on Wednesday. So I'm going to use the little love heart from the kit, the little love heart icon. I shouldn't have done this because I'm right next to the coil. That's alright. We'll see how I go. Alright, so I wrote in good news. I absolutely hate how I've written this. It looks terrible, but we're just going to roll with it. Oh, are we? Or should I put a... No, I'm putting a label over the top of it. Be right back. Okay, much better. So that was the first thing I wanted to note down on Wednesday. I also wanted to write in that I had work, of course. Now I'm going to write on this and not on the coil. Oh, sorry, and I also think I forgot to mention that I put in some extra, I don't know, I just drew in some dots here and just a little bit of dottage, I don't know, a few dots there just to, and there goes my light. Excellent. Thank goodness for spare battery packs. So anyway, I put some dots there to just add a little bit of interest. I didn't really know what else I wanted to put in there, so I don't know, you guys have probably seen in some of my spreads that I tend to do that sometimes, just to kind of fill in a bit of empty space so I don't have to use up extra stickers. So, put down work. The other thing that I wanted to put down was I got some happy mail. So I've got this little icon from Peaceful Mind Designs, and I want to put down this little dude just here and write in that I got lemon tree prints. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't write today. We're just going to pretend that says Prince. Lemon Tree Prince Happy Mail on that day. Alright, so I've got this flag from the kit, this big sparkly flag, and I'm also going to use a script font sticker from Tickle Pink Planning that says Jim. And this little girl doing her weights from Kaylee's Papery. And then on Wednesday evening, the only thing I really did was have a little at-home craft sesh. So these crafting / scrapbooking emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co. are perfect for that. I'm trying to not use as many Coffee Monsters Co. emojis as I have been in the past, to try and give a bit of variety, but I just find that I have enough, and like I have the perfect ones for every purpose, so it's just gonna be the way it's gonna be. I might just put that little dude there. Alright, so that is all for Wednesday. Let me just zoom out and show you guys how we're looking so far for the half of the week. So here's the first half of the week so far. I'm liking it. I feel like I need to have a look at this once it's all done, once the whole spread is done, and just look where there's a little bit of blank space. But so far I think it seems to be working. So let's flip over to Thursday. Okay, I'm just going to put in that I had work again. Not very interesting, I know, but working life. And that day was a particularly tough day teaching, so I'm going to use one of these emoji heads from the part 5 sheet. Now I'm also going to use another one of those script font stickers from Miura Studio, because I needed to remember to call the vet and post a card. So I might put one of these little checklists down. So next to that, I'm going to put my another little Peaceful Mind Designs person, and that is just a little Eki character holding an envelope. So I guess I can tick off these because I have done them. Then for the evening, I'm going to use this Pamper Night sticker. This is from it's Paper Dear. It's from It's Paper Dear, and this is a really gorgeous sheet. They're all hand drawn and hand lettered and everything. And I'm going to, on a little label, write in that my friend Pam and I had we had some eyelash tinting done. Alright, so there's Thursday. Friday I had a very busy but very good day, so I'm going to I really want to use this full box, or this half box with the bow. And I just want to put it up the top. And also for Friday, I want to use this script font sticker sheet that I got from the Angel shop, and it just says best day ever, and I just want to stick that there just to put in that Friday was a really good day. It was a busy day, but it was a good day, and you will soon see why. So I'm going to put in a little tickled pink planning bow clock, like a little emoticon, to write in that I had an interview, a job interview. And I also want to put in, what else did I do? I did some Instagram photos on Friday as well. So to write in that I took some photos for Instagram, I'm going to use some washi from this Washi Addict sheet from Pop Mix Designs, which is an Australian store as well. So let me just, it's always difficult. I think I might use this little rainbow one here. I just happened to be feeling very creative that day, so I took some Instagram photos, and then this is the part that gets really exciting. I don't know, I'm not loving the way that sticker's sitting. I think I might cut around it. So I just kind of cut around that a little bit to make it kiss cut. I don't know if it looks any better, but whatever. So anyway, back to what I was talking about, is that this is where things started to get exciting. So I had 2 interviews that day, and I wasn't expecting to hear anything from those interviews until Monday, but I actually ended up getting 2 job offers on the Friday, so that was really exciting, but also a little bit stressful because I had to kind of make a choice between what I wanted to do. So I ended up having a nap in the afternoon. So let me see if I can find my nap stickers. Alright, so I pulled out this little nap, like burrito person from Pumpkin Paper Co, and that kind of describes me perfectly on Friday afternoon, because Friday was such a busy day. I had to drive quite far to go to both of these interviews, and then getting 2 of the job offers. It was really exciting, but it was also quite stressful because I had to make a decision, I guess. So I had like a little bit of a stress nap. So then that night I ended up going out for dinner with my friend Lucy to kind of celebrate. I was meant to hang out with her anyway, but it became a celebratory dinner. So I'm going to use these little girls from Pumpkin Paper Co. I think these are meant to be like Thanksgiving dinner girls or something, I don't know, but I just think they're cute, and I'm going to write Thai. So on to Saturday and Sunday, and first of all, before I forget, I'm going to use this beautiful weekend banner with the 2 bows on the end. I absolutely love bows, so I'm definitely going to use this. I kind of want to show that through though. So yeah, just pop that down over the headers there, and or should I swap that around? Okay, I'm going to do some quick swapping around, and maybe not. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Okay, maybe I won't do that. I'm just going to put that back. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, so let's go back to the start of Saturday. Now, Saturday morning, I did a little bit of washing, which is not very fun, but it's got to be done. So I'm going to put another little Eki character from Peaceful Mind Design. Then the other thing that happened on Saturday was my brother and I headed to the beach house, the family beach house, because we were having a working bee type thing with some of my cousins to, I guess, kind of clean it up that weekend, or this weekend, which is the weekend that is happening right now when I'm talking. So I'm going to use this character also from Kaylee's Papery. Okay, I can't tell if I really like or really hate the way I've written that, but I'm just going to have to deal with it and move on. So, like I said, we went to Rye for the weekend and we had a kind of cousins working bee, so there was lots of cleaning done. So I'm going to use another little Peaceful Mind Designs emoji or Eki character, and I think I might use the little one here with the spray bottle and the cloth. And then I am going to put down one of these girls from Kaylee's Papery as well, and she's having a barbecue because we had a lovely barbecue on the deck. And I'm going to use this little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. This is from the Wine Time sheet. Now, I think I've mentioned before that I don't actually drink that much, and this night was no different. I actually had a cup of tea while all of my cousins had some drinks and we played beer pong, but I'm just, for the sake of it, I'm going to write in beer pong. Right, for Saturday, I'm going to use this sleep-in sticker from the It's Paper Dear sheet. So again, whoops, am I showing you that? Yeah, again, it's just really, really pretty. It's hand-drawn and it's, oh, I just think it's so gorgeous. So and I'm going to use another one of these girls from Kaylee's Papery here. And just put it over that present because it's not really relevant. So I just wrote in that I drove home, so we drove home from Rye and I was listening to a podcast. I've just started getting into podcasts, guys. I'm just so cultured. No, just kidding. But yeah, I started getting into podcasts and I've been listening to this true crime podcast, and it's an Australian guy that runs it, and I'm pretty sure it's called Case File, but it's really good and really interesting, and I just feel like it keeps my brain working while I'm driving so I don't just zone out. Oh, that's really going to annoy me forever. So then for the last little bit of the day on Sunday, I'm going to put in that I did a little pamper session. I gave myself a hair mask. So this is a sticker sheet from Doodles Do, and it's the beauty sheet, and I actually got this from the advent calendar that myself and Lucy are giving to each other this year. So I really, really like this, and as you can see, I've already used like 3 stickers from it. So, and then finally for Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening, I'm going to put in another full box just because I have it left over. And I might flip this around this way. Alrighty, so I'm just going to have a look at the spread as a whole and maybe fill in a few extra things, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like as a finished product. Okay guys, so here is my spread all finished off. I really like the way this turned out. It's quite a lot more busy than I had initially anticipated it to be, but I think that I've still managed to keep a lot of the white space because I didn't use many full half boxes or labels. So I'll just show you what's left over from the kit. So this is all I have left over. I've got some checklists, some little icons, and just a large flag and a small flag. So I think that getting the a la carte kit and getting 3 pages rather than getting the whole thing is a lot more worth my while, and it means that I don't have too many leftovers. So yes, and I will also show you, I filled out my sidebar here. I also just I added in these two bows here. I kind of realized that I was bringing in a bit of yellow with a few of my icons, or sorry, characters that I used, so I decided to bring in these two little yellow bows. This one was just to fill up a little bit of that white space there, or that weird empty space there that didn't look too good, and then this one was just to, I don't know, even it out so there was equal amounts of that yellowy kind of colour on both sides. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video that I've done today. I really am crossing my fingers now. I'm going to edit this, and hopefully this is going to be a really good quality video, and it's going to be fantastic. And when you guys have watched this and you're up to this point, you're going to be like, wow, Ruby is an amazing YouTuber and I love watching her videos. But no, for real, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you back in my next video. Bye!